Hey folks, it's been a few days since we have done some Hebrew, and so I thought I would put another video on here. And sometimes I get a little discouraged because I don't get very much feedback on my Hebrew. But I got a little bit of encouragement today, and I don't know, interaction with people kind of helps me a little bit. And so it admittedly is a difficult subject. It's not what you would consider to be necessarily an exciting subject because you're learning language, and it takes a particular type of personality to really get into language. So what I'm going to do here is continue on. We are in Shiur 26, that's lesson 26 here in the Routledge introductory course. Before I do that, I want to knock these out here. Okay. And so we've got our answer key here for Targila 1, Targila 2, Targila 3 or 4, looks like. So those are some exercises I'm going to try to work on today. And so let's see what we can come up with together. So what we have here is we have these two we have Lamed and Yesh. And so then we've got Ain and Lamed. So it's like this is almost like there is 2 or 4. And this would be like there is not 2 or 4, depending on how it's used. Let's see here. Okay, so Yesh with Lamed and Ain with Lamed are used to express possession, since there is no Hebrew equivalent for the verb have. So it's like there is 2. That's how they say it. When they say I have something, there is 2. And then there's a name, whoever that name person is. Like if there is to me. So you could say yesh li lechem, there is to me bread. Something like that, you know. Okay, so then the sentence yesh ledod, let's see, mekonit. I think that's my uncle. I think Dode is an uncle, and Mekonit is a car. Yesh ledod Mekonit. Okay, yeah, David. There is that's David. That's David. Let me get my volume up here. Oh.
David has a car.
No. We don't want the English. We want the Hebrew.
יש לדוד מכונית.
Yeah, yesh leDavid mekonit. Okay, so leDavid yesh mekonit. Okay, so to David there is a car. Looks like it could be used the same way. So you could say yesh is like there is. Lamed is the preposition to or for, and then you have David mekonit. So, but you could also say it this way: to David, yesh, there is mekonit, a car. So that means David has a car. Literally, there's a car to David, or to David, there's a car. Okay, so the sentence ein lerachel zaman. So there is to Rachel. So that's like Rachel. And then zaman, I think that the zaman one is time, maybe. Ein lerachel zaman. Yeah, Rachel has no time.
אין לרחל זמן.
Yeah, en lerachel zaman. Okay, so this is ein is like there is not. And Lamed 2 or 4, Rachel is proper name, and then Zaman is time. So it can also be Le Rachel ein Zaman. So you've got 2 Rachel, there is not time. So Rachel does not have time, or Rachel has no time. Beginning these sentences with the object Le David or Le Rachel is very common. Okay, so beginning the sentence with the object Rachel suggests that in the speaker's mind, Rachel and not Zaman is the logical subject of the sentence. Grammatically, however, Rachel is the object of the sentence, and in spite of its position at the beginning, it must be preceded by the preposition lamed. Okay, so the following sentences all share an identical structure. They only differ in prepositions. So you have al-yad, which means, it literally means on hand, but it conveys the idea of nearby. And then you've got the bet preposition, which is in, with, or on. And here's the lamed preposition, to or for. So let's see. We got la shotef, shali, la shotef. I think that's la shotef. La shotef.
לשותף.
Yeah, la shotef, but this is saying to wash, but that can't be right. La shotef. Do I have that right? We got a sheen. Oh, we're missing the tav. That's right. There we go.
לשותף.
La shotaf. There it is. See, because you've got tav and tet both have a T sound. So when you're trying to, when I'm using this Google Translate, it kind of, there we go. I think you can see it now. It kind of, any T sound, it might, if there's another word that's very similar, because there is a lamed sheen holem tet fe sofit. And that's not this word right here, but the only difference is that the tav is replaced with a tet. That means to wash. But in this case, we have a tav, so that makes it to a partner. So my partner, so it's basically saying my partner to me, shali, yesh harbe, there is much shi'orei bayit. There is much homework. So this would be the home part, and then shi'orei would be work. Okay, so Baheder Shali. So I think that's my room. Baheder Shali Yesh Tumunot Yafot. Baheder Shali Yesh Tumunot Yafot. I think it might be Bahader. Bahader. Yeah. That's right.
בחדר של יש תמונות יפות.
Yeah, so Bahader shel yesh tmunot yafot. Okay, so this one would be like, in the room, shali, belonging to me, yesh, there is, tmunot is has to do with pictures. These are pictures. Yafot, it comes from yafa, which means pretty or beautiful. So these are beautiful pictures. All right, let's look at this one here. Ali yad habayit shali. So nearby the house belonging to me. That's essentially what that's saying. So al yad is like literally on hand, or it's nearby. Nearby habayit shali. Yesh park. This is a transliteration of an English word here. Park. And so, and then what kind of park is it? It's gadol. It's a gadol park. It's a big park. All right, so the phrase yesh or ein li is normally used in sentences concerning animate objects. So the sentence Tel Aviv has beautiful shops is equivalent to, okay, so we have yesh but Tel Aviv. There is in Tel Aviv. So that's So if it's inanimate, it uses this bet preposition. Yesh Tel Aviv, let's see, Hanoyot. I think it's Hanoyot, Hanuyot. Might be I think it's Hanuyot. Yafot. So let's see what that sounds like. We put that in there. Hanuyot Yafot. Yeah, that's right.
חנויות יפות.
Yeah, Hanuyot Yafot.
חנויות יפות.
Okay, so we have Yesh Tel Aviv. So there is in Tel Aviv, Hanuyot Yafot. There are beautiful shops in Tel Aviv. So you're not using Yesh or Lamed, Yesh Lamed, because, or even Ein Lamed, because it's an inanimate thing. So really, this Yesh Lamed is only reserved for animate, like a person, or if you were to say my dog has a collar, probably would be using the Yesh Lamed too, potentially. Okay, so now we have Targil. Let's see, Tirgum, let's see, Le'ivrit. Okay, so we have to translate this into Hebrew. I think that Tirgum. Tirgum. Yeah, that's right.
תרגום.
Oh, it's Tirgum.
תרגום.
Okay, so this is this doesn't have that. There we go. No, I didn't mean that. I want just. I think it's Targum. It might be Targum. What looks like this Android app is trying to change this on me. Let me try something else. Because I want to get that correct. Let's see here. Targum. Targum. There we go.
תרגם.
Tirgum.
תרגם.
Tirgum.
תרגם.
Tirgum. Okay. So Tirgum. Now they keep now on the Android, it kept wanting to change it to Tirgum, which is translating. But I think Tirgum is simply translate. Is here. Tirgum.
תרגם.
Yeah, Tirgum. And then we have Le'ivrit, to Hebrew. Okay, so we got Targila Aleph. So Targila Aleph, exercise 1, Tirgum Le'ivrit. All right, so Etan has no patience. So basically we need to say it like there is not to Etan patience. So if we were to say there is not, we would be like Ein le'atan lo. Let's see how that comes out. Ein le'atan lo. I can remember how Etan is. First, you have to figure out how Etan is spelled. But I think, okay, so what I'm going to do here is due to the spelling, having the exact proper names and spelling. We're just going to switch over on each of these, but I think it's going to be, and then the word for patience. That's the questionable one here.
סבלנות.
Yeah, sabanut. That was probably one of those that was included in our vocabulary. Sabanut. There it is right there. Sablanot, patience. Okay, so that's what needs to go down into this this thing right here. So it's probably going to be like ein le'atan lo sablanot. So let's see what the answer key says. Look at this here. They've got le'etan, etan. So there it is. Etan is aleph, yod, tav, nun, sapit. To etan, and there is not sablanot. But you know what? Either way could potentially work. Because remember that when we looked at these up here, they had two different ways of putting this. So see, this is how I did it right here. I put ein le'etan lo sablanot. So there is no patience. So there is to etan, no patience. So either one will work properly. Okay, so Shiri has a large dog. So you could put yesh le'shiri. Let's see, the word for dog is yeah, Caleb.
כלב.
Yeah, that's right, Caleb. Okay, so we could put yesh le'shiri. Oh, wait a minute, I got this mixed up here. It's large family. I somehow I looked at this word and put that up here. But yesh le'shiri mishpaka gadol. How about that? Let's see if that works out. Yesh le'shiri mishpaka gadol. Doesn't like to put proper names in here. Shiri. That's Siri, as in Apple Siri. Wow, I'm having technical problems today. Yesh le'shiri mishpaka gadol. Gadol.
יש לסירי משפחה גדול.
And it's not Siri as in Apple Siri. It's I think we might have it now. If I can figure out how to spell Shiri. But we should have, basically we should have yesh le'shiri mishpaka gadol. Or it could be the other way around would be like this. Let's see if we can get there. It'd be like we can have le'shiri yesh mishpaka gadol. Like this here. It's probably going to be like this here. It likes to make it bigger than I want it to, but it'll be like this. But instead of ein, there'll be there is, and then Caleb Gadol. Let's see what that looks like in the answer key. Okay, yeah. So this is how they are putting these here. Le'shiri yesh mishpaka gadol. Oh, look at this. They're using gadolah. And I forgot about that part because we're talking about Shari's family, and that's a female. So instead of gadol, it's gadolah. Okay, I'll try to remember that next time. Okay, so does Moshe have a dog? So I could put like le Moshe yesh akelev. Le Moshe yesh kelev. Or how about it would be like yesh lekelev. Yesh lekelev. No, it would be like yesh le Moshe hakelev. Moshe. Hakelev.
יש למשה הכלב.
Yeah, okay, so I think it might be something like this, because it's kind of like asking a question. So it would be, let's see, yesh Moshe and then Caleb. I might even not have that. It might be just Caleb. So let's see what they come up with. This is what I've got. Yesh Moshe Caleb. There is two, and then it would be like in Hebrew, you kind of have to figure out the surrounding context if it's the question, because they don't have a question mark like you have in English, so that you know whether it's a question. You have to figure it out, from the surrounding, the way it's written. Okay, so they've got Yesh Moshe, Caleb. Okay, so I got that one right. Good. Starting to get the hang of this, guys. If I could get my pen to work properly. All right, so Tal and Dina have a lot of homework. So this is going to be an interesting one, because I could put like Tal and Dina. I could put like Tal Dina, Yesh, Shiore Bayit. Let's see. Or I could put like Let Tal Dina. Or maybe I could put, how about this? Yesh Letal Vedina. There is two Tal Dina, Shiore Bayit, and Shiore Harbe. I could use like Harbe Shiore Bayit. There is two Tal Dina. Yesh Letal Vedina, Harbe Shiore Bayit. Yeah.
יש לטל ודינה הרבה שיעורי בית.
So let's see if it turns out this way. So we have yesh. There is letal. That uses a tet, and then a vav connecting vav. Okay, yesh letal vedina harbe. Remember that harbe word means a lot, right? And then shiore bayit is oh, we messed that one up. We should have a ayin here. There's a shuruk there. Ratio, shiore, and then bayit.
יש לטל ודינה הרבה שיעורי בית.
Yeah, shiurei bait.
יש לטל ודינה הרבה
Okay, so
שיעורי בית.
I think we should have this right here. I think this is the answer for Tal and Dina have a lot of homework. So let's see what happens. Okay, so now they've written it this way. Vital, let's see, Letal Vedina. So to Tal and Dina, yesh, there is harbe, a lot, shiurei bait, a lot of homework. Okay, so remember, there's two different ways you could put this. You could either put yesh Letal Vedina, so there is Tutal and Dina, or you could put Tutal and Dina, there is a lot of homework. Okay, so mom doesn't have a lot of time today. So let's see. So now we're going to use this ain one now. So there is not le'ima. Let's try that. Ain le'ima harbe zaman hayom. Let's try that. Yeah, that works. Mom doesn't have a lot of time today.
האמא הרבה זמן היום.
Okay, so let's try. So let's see how they put it out. But this is how it comes up this way. I'm going to start over here so I've got enough room. So we're going to start out with ain. Le'ima. It's just like to mother. Okay, I'll try to get into the lines now. Harbe. Remember that harbe word means a lot. And got a nun sofit here. Zaman, time, that's time. And then hayom. Okay, so we should have ain. This looks more like a, let me see if I can clean this up a little bit. Should be something like this, ain. We don't want it to look like a hasofit. Ain le'ima harbe zaman hayom. Okay, so there is not to mother harbe, a lot zaman, time today. So let's see what their answer key says. Okay, so look at how they put it. They put le'ima, to mother ain, there is not. Hayom, today. Oh, look at this. They put hayom here. Harbe zaman, a lot of time. So they put le'ima, there is not hayom. So it's like to mother, there is not today. Harbe, a lot, zaman, of time. All right, so that's Targila 1. All right, now we're on Targila 2. We have Kara Mishpatim. So read the sentences with the words Mikola Tov. Okay, so I think it's, yeah, Kara is read, I think. Kara Mishpatim. Read the sentences with the word Kara Mishpatim im milah Mikola Tour. I think it's maybe it's tour. Yeah, each column, a column, okay.
קרא משפטים עם המילה מכל טור.
Mikol.
קרא משפטים עם המילה מכל טור.
Okay, so we don't need the ha milah. We just need milah for word.
קרא משפטים עם מילה מכל טור.
Okay, so basically it's saying read the sentences with a word mikol tour from each column. This is like from the column, or this would be like from this. I think this tour is, I got to figure out whether this is column and this is each, or this is column and this is each. So let me look that up real quick here. Actually, all we have to do is put tour.
טור,
Okay, tour. Okay, so this right here is the column. So this Mikola is got to be each. And then from each, the mem is the preposition from each, and then tour is column. So basically, we are figuring out, on this exercise, we have to figure out whether you have yesh or ain here. Let's see. So let's see what they're doing here. This is Rebecca, Baboker, Harbe, Aboda. So this is a lot of work. Okay, so okay, so I see we either use this, or al yad. So let's see here. So let's say I'm going to use this Rebecca, and then I'm going to use this Lamed. Lamed, and then there is let's see. Actually, let's do it this way. We're going to put a Lamed here. We'll use this. So le Rebecca, to Rebecca, and we'll use yesh. There is baboker, in the morning, harbe avodah, a lot of work. So let's put that in there and see how that works out. La Rivka yesh baboker harbe avodah. Yeah, la Rivka yesh baboker harbe avodah.
לרבקה יש בבוקר הרבה עבודה.
Yeah, okay, so that's what I think the first one's going to be. It's going to use this lamed to Rivka, and then it's going to use this one, yesh, and then baboker harbe avodah. So let's see what our answer key says. Okay, so I don't know how this one right here. I guess I didn't go over the. Wait a minute here. Yeah, here's yesh la Rivka. No, that's not it. I wonder if I missed one of my exercises here. Go to lessons here. Answer key. See, we should be. Oh, it jumps right to exercise 3. That's what this is. It doesn't look like it gives us a answer key here for this one. I don't think. Take a look at it. Yeah, we already did this one, right? Oh. Yeah, so we don't have a oh, this does say Targila 2. We're on 26, right? Yeah, we're on 26. So this is Targil 2. Yeah, it jumps. Look at that. It jumps. Does not give us the answer key. Okay. So it looks like we're stuck just figuring this out together here. Okay, so and number 3, we have the answer key here, but they don't include the answer key for Targila 2. Isn't that a shame? Maybe because there's more than one answer. That could be it. Let me check something here. Okay, so we have, this is Besipria is a library. Let's see, I've got, I think we probably use this bet. Besipria in the library. This looks like Kol Hayom. Park Nachmada. Wait, no, wait a minute. That's messing this up here. Besipria. Let's see, Akshu. Avarim Tovim. Okay, so these are good friends. Akshuv is, I think that means now. Besipria, Yesh Akshuv Avarim Tovim. Okay, we need Akshav. There we go.
בספריה יש עכשיו חברים טובים.
Besipria.
בספריה יש עכשיו
So this is like
חברים טובים.
Baspriya. It's almost like this is mixed with the R. Baspriya. Baspriya. And then there is Akshav. This is Akshav, I think.
בספריה יש עכשיו חברים טובים.
Akshav. Okay. And then Havarim Tovi. So the library now has good friends. So maybe in the library. So it'd be like Baspriya in the library. There is now good friends. Okay, so the good friends are in the library essentially. All right, so how about this one? Kulam. I'm trying to remember. That's everyone. Remember that. So let's see. It's probably going to use this lamed. Le kulam, to everyone. Oh, wait a minute. Let's use aliyad. Aliyad kulam. There is nearby everyone. Yesh, there is kol hayom, all the day. This is Park Nachmada. I think Park Nachmada is like a nice park. Park Nachmada. Okay. It's not that. The Hamed. Yeah.
פארק נחמד.
Nechmad. Okay. So it's using Nechmad because park has got to be masculine. Okay, so and I think Kol Hayom all the day. Kol Hayom.
כל היום.
Or it could be every day. This might be every day too. This is a nice park. So this is probably this right here, Yesh. And probably you might be able to use this Aliyad Kulam. So nearby everyone, Yesh, there is all the day, Park Nachmad, a nice park. So I think probably could use that way. All right, let's try this here. We have Hakita Shalenu. So the class belonging to everyone, everyone's class. I think that's what that is. Whereas the kita might be Hakita Shalenu. Yeah, our class. That's right.
הכיתה שלנו.
Shalano. What's Shalano?
הכיתה שלנו.
So it's almost like under this noon would be like a kametz or a patak. So it's like shalanu, or actually be under the lamed. So it might be something like this. And then that would have a shurik there, but you don't have any of this vowel pointing. Don't get the benefit of that. So hakita shalanu. Okay, so now this I wonder if it would use this. in hakita. So it might be bakita shalanu, in our class. Basha'a, this would be, number 5 would be Basha'a shesh. Okay, at 6 o'clock.
בשש בבוקר.
No, that's not right. Basha'a. In the hour, okay, that's in the hour. And then the word for 5 would be
בשעה 5.
yeah, hamesh. That's right. So this is hamesh. Basha'a hamesh. This is number 5. I'd like to see that written out. So in our class, bakita, there is at 5 o'clock, student team retzinim. Okay, so retzinim. So this would be like students. Student team retzinim. Serious.
סטודנטים רציניים.
Retzi, that's hard to say.
סטודנטים רציניים.
Retzi neim.
סטודנטים רציניים.
Studentim retzinim. So these are serious, not just any students, but these are serious students. So we have basha'a at 5 o'clock. So this would be like at 5 o'clock, the hour. Sha'a is the hour. 5 o'clock would be let's see, hamesh. Hamesh. There we go.
5.
So I don't know why they put this in English, but really they should just put het mem and then sheen. So hamesh, that's 5. That equals 5. Okay, so let's try this again. Where you use a bet. Instead of the hey, it would be like a bet in there. It might be like a patak under there. Bakita shalanu. In our class, yesh, there is basha'a hamesh. At the hour of 5 o'clock, studentim retziniim. These are retziniim, are serious students. All right, let's see here. Now we've got actually my brother. There is hayom anashim. Let's see, there is today anashim. There is people. Interesting. So I wouldn't want to put I wonder if I put al yad, nearby, actually. I could use ain here. How about I put al yad? Actually, I don't think that might be. Let's use this lamed. So like le'ak shali, to my brother. Ain, there is not hayom, today, people. So my brother does not have, and actually that doesn't make much sense either, does it? Let's try this one. Aliyad, actually, nearby, brother belonging to me. Aliyad, actually, nearby my brother. Ain, there is not hayom, today, people. So there's not people by my brother today. So maybe he's alone. All right, so there's some possibilities, guys. That's kind of what they're doing here. Let's go here to yesh and li. The preposition lamed can take the standard pronouns, suffixes, and mean to me, to you, to him, okay, etc. All of the prepositions in Hebrew can take the standard pronoun suffixes. For example, shali, of mine, bach, and you, ale yado, by him. Notice this al yad, on hand. It's literally saying like on his hand, but it means by him. Or lanu, which would be to us. So take a look at this. We've got li, that's to me. Lacha would be like to you, but that would be masculine to you. Lach would be to her, and then lo would be to him, and la would be to her. See that, how that is? Okay, and then we have lanu, to us, lachem, to you all, and that would be mixed plural. That would be like men and women, or it could be all just men. But if you had lachen, it would be to you, but it would be all women. Then we have lahem would be to them. That's the third person, to them. Would be like out nebulous somewhere, to them. That would be mixed plural, masculine or feminine. And then you have lahen would be to them, all women. Because remember, the nun safit signifies femininity. It signifies the female version of the pronoun, to them. So as you probably have guessed, the phrases yesh, lech, and yesh li mean I have or you have. Okay, these phrases are fixed idioms. As a general rule, yesh and ein begin the sentences. Okay, so that's pretty simple, very straightforward there. We've got, look at this one, lemarim. Lemarim yesh televizia. Yesh. Miriam, that's right.
למרים יש טלוויזיה.
Yeah, Miriam.
למרים יש טלוויזיה.
Okay, so Miriam. So this is like Miriam. Miriam, there is television. There is a television. Okay. Yesh la, to her televizia. In other words, so there is to her, she has a television. That would just be translated like she has a television. Ein, let's see, studentim. Okay, there is not to the students. Zaman, there is not to the students time. Ein lahem, so there is not to them. Zaman, time. Oh, okay, you see how that works? So if you don't want to specifically signify students, you could say just them. But you would have to have other information in the sentence to let you know that. In other words, you would have to know what them refers to. In other words, if it's in a like a paragraph. Okay, so now we are on Targila 3, and we have kesef here for money. Kesef actually means silver, but it also doubles as a word for money. Let's see what else we've got here. Oh, look at all these exercises we've got. Okay, so this is where we're at, Targila 3. I think we've got we do have an answer key here for this one. Let me see what I'm doing on time here. All right, we got a little bit more minutes. So, Targil Shalosh, exercise 3. See, Shana et Hamishpatim, Shana et Hamish, the sentences, Lafi Hadugma. Okay, so what's that Shana again? Shana et Hamishpatim, Lafi Hadugma. Okay, yeah, change. That's right. Should not change.
שנה את המשפטים לפי הדוגמה.
Yeah, according to. Now this lefi here is according to. And then hadugma would be like the examples. So change the sentences according to, okay, so how do we change here? We've got La David Ain. To David, there is not harbe savlanot. I think that's patience. La David Ain harbe savlanot.
לדוד אין הרבה סבלנות.
Yeah, so to David, there is not a lot of patience. So what do they want us to do here? They want us to change this to, like, we need to say to him. So that's like, there is not to him harbe patience. So that's what they've got there. There is not to him. So it's like lo harbe sablanot. You see that? So basically we need to take the proper name and change it to the pronoun, which is that properly refers to that. Okay, so let's go to number, we have, we got 11. I'm still trying to learn, get my numbers memorized.
שתיים.
Yeah, Stein.
שתיים.
Okay, so we have Targil Stein. Well, it's actually, we have Targil Shlosh, is Targil 3, but here's Stein, number 2. Let's see, Losh, let's see, Rivka, that's Rivka. Yesh le Rivka, so there is to Rivka. Let's see, Hatul, I bet you that's Hatul, Vekelev. Yesh le Rivka, Hatul, Vekelev. Yeah, that's right, Hatul is a cat.
יש לרבקה חתול וכלב.
Yeah, Hatula v'kelev. Okay, so there is to Rivka a cat, Hatula v'kelev. Okay, so there is to Rivka a cat and a dog. Okay, so basically we need to change this. We need to say yesh laha, probably. There is to her. Yeah, laha, there is to her. Oh, we messed that up. We need a tav there. And hatul, and then va-kelev. Okay, so there is to her hatula v'kelev. So there is to her a cat and a dog. All right, so let's see what they've got for exercise number 2. Okay, so we've got yesh la Rivka hatula v'kelev. So there is to Rivka hatula v'kelev, a cat and a dog. Okay, look at that. There it is. Yesh la. And so it's not leha, it's just la. That's right. Hatula v'kelev. How about this one? Let's see. Le Abba Shali, to my father, yesh makonit, there is a car, gadola, a big car. To my father, there's a big car. Okay, so that's what that's saying. So how do we get this? I wonder if we could say to him. But basically, we have to take this whole thing and change it to one of these prepositions. And I think it's going to be him. So it might be yesh lo. Let's try that. Yesh lo. Okay, yesh lo mekonit. And then we've got gadola. Okay, so yesh lo mekonit gedola. So there is to him a big car. Let's see what our answer key says for number 3. Oh, look at this. They just decided to put la abashali to. Oh wait, no. This is the question here. So here it is, right here. Yesh lo. That's right. I got that right. Yesh lo mekonit gadola. Okay, so there is to him. So that changes. So le abashali. So to the father, to my father, yesh mekonit gadola. There is a large car, and then it changes to him. You see that? So this gets changed to this. Abashali gets changed to lo, to him. Yesh lo mekonit gadola. Okay, so ein la Yael. There is not to Yael. So this would be like if you were to transliterate this into English, it would be like this. Get this organized here a little better. Okay, so like Yael would be like Y-A-E-L. Okay, see that? So ein la Yael harbe havarim, a lot of friends. So Yael has a lot of friends. And so it'd be like there is not to her a lot of friends. Yael doesn't have a lot of friends. So okay, so we could just put ein, and then to her la harbe havarim. Okay, so ein la harbe havarim. So there is not to Yael harbe havarim, a lot of friends. Okay, number 5, yesh, let's see. Oh, wait, let's take a look at our answer key, make sure we got that right. But I'm pretty sure, I'm like 100% sure that's right. So there it is, ein la Yael. There is not to Yael harbe havarim. There's not a lot of friends. There it is, ein la harbe havarim. Okay, so. All right, so let's see what we got here. Yesh. This looks like Ruthie, so it's like Ruthie. I think that's probably right. There is to Ruthie the Ali, so it's like Ruthie and Ali. Yesh Ruthie Ali. Kertasim Laseret. Let's see that Kertasim. Kertasim. Tickets, that's right.
כרטיסים.
Kertasim.
כרטיסים.
So it's like Kertasim, tickets. Laseret is the movie. Laseret. Laseret. There we go.
כרטיסים לסרט.
Laseret. Okay. Okay, so now we need to say, so instead of Laruti Ali, so we got a girl, we got a female, and a male here. So we're going to use them. So I think it's going to be Yesh Lahem. So let's try that. So it's going to be him. Kartasim. Okay, so Yesh Lahem, Kartasim, and then Laseret. Okay, so we should have lahem there in the place of these two. So here's the question, or it's the one that we have to convert to a pronoun. Yesh la ruti ba'ali kartisim laseret. So there is to, okay, so we should have, there it is right there. Yesh lahem kartisim laseret. Okay, so there is to them movie tickets. So they have movie tickets, all right? Now, how about this one? La studentiot, the students, to the students, ain, there is not hayom zaman. There is not a lot of time today. Not a lot of time today. There is not time today. We don't see harbe in there. So it's just ain hayom zaman. There is not today time. Okay, so how do we get these? Notice that it says la studentiot. So this gotta be all girls, I think. It's feminine. So so I think we could put lahen. And we use a hen. Let's see, how do we get them? I think it's hen. Yeah, so we're gonna use a hey and a nun sofit. Lahen ain hayom zaman. Okay, so lahen ain hayom zaman. So to them, there is not today time. So there's not time today. So let's see if they use lahen in theirs. Okay, so we've got la studentiot, the students, to the students, and these are all girl students, ein hayom zaman, and there it is. Look at that, guys. Ein lahen. And why is it that we're using a nun sofit here? Because we're saying to them, but strictly girls. And how do we know that it's strictly girls? Because of this plural ending. Studentiot, not studentim, it's studentiot. So that tells us we have to use a nun sofit, right? Okay. Then now they're using harbe zaman hayom. Was harbe in there? I didn't see harbe in there. Look at that. There's a little bit of license they put in there. They added that word harbe, didn't they? All right, so let's see. Le ori to ori. So this is kind of like oh, how would you write this in English? Could be like I think like that, ori. Le ori yesh harbe kesef. Okay, so to ori there is not harbe, a lot of money. So ori doesn't have a lot of money. So you could put now this ori I think is masculine gender. So I think we're going to use lahim, or lo, rather, lo. Actually, let's start out with yesh. There is, oh, wait a minute, we're using yesh, so Ori has a lot of money. Let Ori yesh harbe kisef. So Ori has a lot of money. So this is this guy right here, probably. It's not ain, it's yesh. So let Ori yesh harbe kasef. Okay, so to Ori, there is harbe kasef, a lot of money. So how about yesh? I got to do a better job with those laments, don't I? And we're going to use lo, to him. Harbe. And then kesef. And notice it uses a fe sofit. So yesh lo harbe kesef. So let's see if that's what they have in their answer key. So we have le ori to ori yesh harbe kesef. So there is a lot of money. And look at that. There it is. It's correct. Yesh lo harbe kesef. There is to him harbe kesef, a lot of money. All right, guys, I think we did pretty good here. And look at this right here. There it is right there. Le ori yesh harbe kesef. All right, so now we are on Targila 4. And get this to work properly. Let's see what else we got here. We might have one more class out of this before we get to Shi'orei Bayit. So remember, this is just working with the language, just memorizing what you can, and do what you can with it. Okay, so I've got an hour in. I think I'm going to stop here. I'm gonna mark this as where we start next time. There we go, and let's get rid of this one. Get rid of that one there. So we went from this here. We went all through this. Okay, it's kind of slow going, but remember, we're just working with the language, and immerse yourself in it, and the more that you will pick up. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, if you learned anything, please consider donating here just to cover our Zoom room and material costs for the books and whatnot. And also remember that we have Sabbath services. And so I hope you guys have a great day. And I will say shalom, shalom.